Awesome. Live video number 5. Okay, so I've been off the grid for a while, but I'm back. Because I know I love teaching, and that's what I'm here to do again. Okay, so we've talked about different stuff in the past, character, ostentation, stuff like that. Today we're going to talk about, it's practically why you do what you do. There's different things you can call it. It's called the needs of the personality. Some people say these are the four things that, everything we do is justified by these 4 reasons, and everything that you're doing is trying to fill one of these 4 needs. And we're going to talk about those 4 today. Once you understand these, I know I've got a good understanding of it, you'll see people, and eventually you'll see them through this lens and say, okay, well, it's one of the reasons I know I don't get angry is because when somebody does something, I say, oh, it's not their fault. They're just responding to this need, and it's one of these 4 needs. So we'll jump right into it, and we'll start talking about it, and we'll come back about, like the overarching picture after. So we have these 4 needs. They're called the 4 needs of the personality. And the first human need is certainty. So we all have to have certainty. What does that mean? Different people will get certainty from different things. But we all need certainty. So certainty that, we can feel comfortable, certainty that we're safe. And everybody gets certainty in their life from different things. Some people get certainty from their job. So the job is where they're going to get certainty from. Because, they have a very secure job. Some people get certainty in their life from having their house paid off and knowing that they're not going to become homeless. Some people have certainty because they're very wealthy. Some people get certainty in their life because they have a very loving wife and they have certainty that their wife won't leave them. So we all get certainty in our lives from something. Most of us get certainty in our lives from multiple things. And that's important, and this is going to be a theme for all 4 topics. We all need to have, multiple things that are giving us certainty. Because if only one thing in your life is giving you certainty, even if it's bad for you, you're not going to leave it. Do you see what I'm saying? So if certainty in your life is only coming from your business, or only coming from, the fact that your wife or whatever, even if that thing is bad for you, you won't leave it because you need certainty in your life. So the best thing you can do is have certainty from multiple places. We'll come back to it, but we're going to go to the next 3. So first is certainty. The second thing we need in our life is uncertainty. So just the same way we need certainty in life, we need uncertainty. And this is a big reason why people do things that sometimes don't make any sense. So why do people take risks? They need uncertainty in their life. Imagine if your life was just full of certainty. That wouldn't make any sense. Everybody gets uncertainty from different things as well. Some people get it from gambling, right? Some people get it from going on really spontaneous trips that have no planning. Some people get uncertainty from doing something really dangerous, like you could even be robbing a bank or doing a crime or committing a crime or, kind of speeding on the highway. That's giving you uncertainty. Going on a hike that you've never been to or trying new foods is giving you uncertainty in your life. So we all, just like we have the need for certainty and we're all getting that from somewhere, we're also getting uncertainty from somewhere. So you can ask yourself, where are you currently getting uncertainty from and or certainty? And here's the thing, if you're lacking any of these 4 needs at any time, then that's the easiest way to figure out what will motivate you the most. Some people don't have certainty in their life. Some people don't have uncertainty in their life. And if all of a sudden they're presented with something, that gives them a lot of certainty or uncertainty, whatever they're missing, they'll jump on it. They'll stop doing whatever they're doing in their life, or they might even. You'll see what I mean when you talk about all 4 of them. Okay, so first certainty, then uncertainty. Third thing we need, significance. So we all need to feel important. We all need to feel worthy or needed by people. I get certainty. I get significance from being a business owner. So there's people that work there, and that gives you significance. You can, as a parent, you'll get significance from your children. If your children are relying on you, you're getting significance from them. If your wife relies on you, or if you rely on your wife, or whatever, your parents, or you're taking care of somebody elderly, or you're helping out, you're getting significance from them. So that's the third need, and we all find a way to do it. Some people get, significance from being that guy at work. When they're at work and they boss people around, and makes them feel important, and that's why they're doing it. It's giving them significance, and significance is a dangerous one. But I mean, they're all dangerous if they're kind of abused, obviously. But even if you're a boss, if you're like a gang leader, if you're whatever you are, I mean, you can get significance from multiple areas. Now, here's back to what I talked about the first thing. If there's only one or two things in your life that are giving you significance, that's a problem. Because if you're getting significance from just one or two things, you're not going to let go of that, even if you're not good at it or even if it's not good for you. See what I mean? Anyway, so the last one of the first four is called love or connection. So we all need love and connection. We all need to feel loved. We all need to we have that human connection with people. Some people get it from their family, some people get it from their spouse, some people get it from their friends, some people get it from their coworkers. If the only place you're getting love is your coworkers, or connection, with people is with your coworkers, you're gonna love your work and you're not gonna leave that work because that's your only source of it. The best obviously policy is you're getting it from family, you're getting it from friends, you're also getting it from coworkers, you're getting it from all kinds of things. But you'll see. So now, here we just talked about the four things. Certainty. So say somebody has a great job, they have lots of certainty in their job. They have lots of uncertainty in their life. They travel a lot. They take risks, all kinds of stuff like that. They have lots of significance. They're in a high post. They're on the board of directors. They get a lot of significance in life. So if all three, but say they don't have a lot of love in their life, as in they don't have maybe parents, or they don't have friends, or they don't have a wife, and they're missing love and connection in their life. If all of a sudden some girl walks into their life, some guy walks into their life, it's amazing, they'll start dropping all kinds of other things. They'll start doing things, start giving up all kinds of other things that they already have set in their life for that person that's giving them love or connection. If the only person, and it's amazing because obviously that's been missing in your life, right? If love and connection was only coming from, say, one person, like say you only had, one or two family members left, and that's the only place that was giving you love and connection. If all of a sudden something is going wrong in that relationship, or that person is, maybe passes away or leaves you, right? Then your life it's devastating. You have all certainty, you have all the uncertainty, you have all the significance, but you only get love and connection from one person. And if all of a sudden or a major from that person all of a sudden leaves you or dies or does something, then your life goes crashing and everything else is affected. So the best thing you can do for all these things, certainty, uncertainty, all that jazz, is make sure you have multiple sources of each of those things. So have lots of friends and family, and getting love from multiple people. Don't just single out. Don't just have certainty from your wealth, because your wealth could be gone at any time. Don't just have certainty from your job or whatever. You need to make sure you have certainty from multiple things. Uncertainty is one of my favorites, and because I live life primarily with uncertainty, because that's what drives me. But it's one of the easiest ways to. It's one of the most neglected one by especially elder people, because they don't have a lot of uncertainty in life. Once you're kind of older, you have a nice secure job, you got a nice secure family, people love you, blah blah blah. You have significance, you have certainty, you have love and connection. Usually, life becomes boring when you're at a certain age, and that's because you're missing uncertainty. So if you go to those people, like, hey, let's go on a really spontaneous trip, and you kind of push them, you can easily kind of convince those people to go on a really random trip or random spontaneous adventure or do something really risky, because it's that uncertainty piece they're missing. So the first four needs that we just talked about, these are called the needs of the personality. And the needs of the personality lead to happiness, but it doesn't lead to fulfillment. So the first four needs that we just talked about lead, if you get all of them figured out, you have lots of significance, love, connection, and uncertainty and certainty, you're going to be happy, but you won't be fulfilled. To be fulfilled, there's two more things that lead to fulfillment. And we'll talk about that in perhaps another video, but it's growth and it's contribution. So again, some people, and this is why sometimes people have all the certainty in the world, and they're doing a good job, everything's paid off, lots of family and friends around them, and all of a sudden their boss goes, you can no longer grow in this company, you've hit your ceiling. What do? Well, again, the need for growth, which is the fifth one, they'll all of a sudden quit their job to go for something maybe even less paying, but which has the ability to grow. But again, the last two, the needs for fulfillment, we'll talk about it in another video. But it is very important, because if you look at your own life with these first four things, you can figure out what will motivate you today or right now, based on what is lacking in your life. Is adventure lacking? Is certainty lacking in your life? Maybe you don't have certainty. Maybe you never had a secure job. You never had a secure home. You've always been moving around. Or maybe significance is lacking. You have certainty, you have uncertainty, and you have lots of love, but you have no significance. You don't feel important to anybody. See what I mean? And nobody needs you. And you're missing significance. All of a sudden, if somebody comes and says, "Hey, can you donate?" Or, "Hey, can you come and volunteer at this thing because a lot of people need your help and you're good," you're gonna jump on that and go for it, because significance is missing in your life. Anyways, so that's talk for today. I plan to do them, maybe every week or so. I'll be back at reading. I've been off the grid for a while, but this was fun. Okay, I'm out.